Someone heard the sound. Someone heard the sound you sent me on the radio. Things are not the same since we broke up last June. You must have heard something, something, something. How I've been feeling over you. You think about the two of us and you come home with. Forgive me, people. I'm trying to fix this light. These ring lights are designed to go over your camera right in your face, right? But since I wear these glasses and I look terrible without the glasses because my eyes is always squinting, I moved it to the side. So now I'm trying to figure if I can have the light. God dog it. Anyway, hey people. Hi, hey YouTube. Hey YouTube. So I just can't. Boy, don't get old, people. Stay young forever, honey. Stay young forever. Forever young. So people have been talking about this radio. Apparently, this is some new site. They can go and be free spirits, but they have to talk through cartoon characters, aka avatars. So I already know that's probably not gonna be my thing, but I saw one pop up on here today. Hey guys, I'll speak to you in a second. Let me say hello. Hi. Well, I'll lose my chain of thought. Let me talk first. Anyway, so somebody put a little screen of them on their radio site. So I was able to get a example of what goes on over there, right? Because I wasn't even going to really go look. First thing I noticed is all behind avatars, right? So there's no human beings on there. But here's a sample of what I was exposed to my very first time hearing the radio. So this is a reaction video, and I'll change the title. It's a reaction video, and we're claiming fair use. But I just want you to hear a little bit of what the first thing I was exposed to on this radio site. Okay? That's so.
Cialis know nothing. And he was like, well, the side effects to Cialis and Viagra is that it could cause blindness. I said,
oh.
They're talking about erectile dysfunction.
Blindness. And I said, really? And he was like, yeah. I said, well, he said his uncle and his father are both blind due to the motherfucking damn blue pill. And I think that they're going blind for a hard dick. And that's, which one do you want? Which one would you rather have? And I say, well, I want to see some dick before I suck some dick. But then what would you rather have?
Oh, Sean.
Is that a great question?
Stevie Wonder. So I think he'll just have to eat some ass.
And fuck with the lip dick and just get a toy.
Well, he can eat some ass. I'm sure occasionally he have luck. Dude,
all right. Y'all know where I'm going with all this. So wouldn't you know that my very first exposure would be with Sean Bradley out here talking about eating ass and sucking ping. Ping is such a much more friendly word. But why are these people on here being so nasty? Lord have mercy. That is a bad example. Sean Bradley Monster, you are over there embarrassing us. How you gonna go over to a new site and carry the name of YouTube and then present us in such a horrible negative way? There are ways to talk about erectile dysfunction if you must, but do you have to be so vulgar with it, is what I'm asking. So nasty. All this. Would you rather eat the ass? Y'all ain't getting it yet. Okay. I'll let you listen to a tiny bit more and then we'll see if you get it. I'm so embarrassed. Let's hear a little taste more of this conversation with these cartoon characters.
The dysfunction cause you not to ever be hard?
Well, erectile dysfunction, from what I know of it, is like when you're trying to have sex or whatever, you'll get a little erect, and then once it goes, it's gone. You know, it gets semi. You got them semi-hard dicks. Like the dick don't get rock hard, but it ain't hard enough to get into the pussy. It got to hold it with both their hands and shove it. I'm just saying, the stages of hardness where the man ain't got always rock hard yet, but it's growing. But in maybe like a couple more seconds, it's gonna be real rock hard, but it stops. It's right at the part to where it's fat, but it ain't firm. If that makes sense. Fat, but
here we have the example. This is our premier dickologist. This person, I've never seen a person who loves to talk about body parts like this person does. Now, the young lady he's talking to, just lovely. I think she's trying to have a serious conversation about this situation. But why? But they have to have this conversation with Sean Bradley of all people. Isn't it enough you go on Patreon and talk about all these dicks and pussies and assholes and stuff? Haven't you had enough? So now you're going to break in a new site and you're going to go over there with that filthy, filthy mouth. Oh, he goes all into how far to put the tongue up the asshole and all this kind of filthy, nasty talk. If you say, he says that he doesn't like masturbating because, that's such a waste. Not like the biblical waste when the Bible talks about wasting your sperm. He's talking about a waste. He want to have some flesh. He want to have a body. Well, if you want to have a body and it's so important for you to have a sexual partner, why do you got to come on here and talk so much about it? I mean, you said you wanted a real person to experience this with, right? So why is it important to be as filthy as you can? Why do you make music, records, talking about your pink door and so forth? Why must you be so nasty? I don't understand that part. So it seems to me, if you're so interested in having sex, go have it. What is holding you back? Why must it be talked about? And why would you be talking? I've never experienced gay men talking about women's vaginas so much. He acts like they're the same thing. He acts like his posterior or his anal walls are the same as a woman's vagina. They're both pink doors, as he describes it. And he seems compelled to talk about it. Hi, people. Hey, Miss Tracy. I love your tour through the wig shop. Let me stop being rude. Okay. Hi, allegedly. And Miss Dine. That boy over there, and the first thing I pop onto that site, I hear him over here talking about all of these body parts, honey. Always got to be so filthy and nasty. I just don't get that part. And then you're saying out of your mouth, I don't like to masturbate. I don't like no pornography. I like to get the real thing. I like to do this. But girl, what are you talking about it for then? If you want to do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, yeah. Do it, baby. Do it, yeah. Nice and easy. Oh, girl, you please me. You got me hungry for your love. Sweet as a honey, yeah. Ooh, how you love me, baby. You keep me coming back for more. Can't nobody move me. Can't nobody soothe me like you do. Girl, you do. Girl, I'm feeling up now. And I'm getting down with you. Ooh. Do it, do it, do it, do it, yeah. Do it, baby. Sweet and spicy. Come on, entice me. Who was I saying hello? I was just starting. Hi, Miss Sherry. Shakira. That name sounds real familiar. Shakira. Hi. Y'all call me fine. So you can say nice things without being filthy and nasty, don't you think? He goes into the organs and the describing of the balls and when I get a vision of that pink door, oh, girl. MacArthur's Park is melting in the rain. Their only child. Wait a minute. Who was that? Adonis. Oh, was she one with Sweet and Spicy? What's the one that Stevie Wonder did? Stevie Wonder had a song. What was it? Was it his wife or his girlfriend he sang that song with? It was a sexy song. Ooh, the mood is right. But I don't know that you got to be talking about the P word, the D word, B word. I mean, that'd be your primary conversation. I used to be the mystery. I used to wonder, why in the hell are these women over here listening to this man talk this filthy way? That most people would be embarrassed or ashamed to be talking that way with a man. Any kind of man. I don't give a goddamn as Porky Pig. Pig. Excuse me. Excuse the pun. Yuck. That's a good word. Yuck gets right to the point, honey. Somebody come on you, tell you nasty, talking about you want to go home and play in each other's ass, and you don't know that person. The proper response is yuck. Get the hell away from me. I call security. Security, excuse me. Oh, it's stereo, not radio. Okay. I wonder if I'm losing my mind. They've been talking about stereo for the whole damn week, 2 weeks, and here I come up with radio. Thank you, Mr. Sudi. You're correct. Stereo. Oh, you're going to give it in both ears. Anybody know that great song, that sweet song that, let me see, several of them had them. But Stevie Wonder used to have one I used to like. No, this was Ohio Players. Love gets slicker when it's wet. I've been taking care of business. Love is slippery when it's wet. There have been sexy songs and so forth. I just think that he takes it a little too far. I mean, doesn't it take all the sex appeal out of it when you're that direct and that nasty with stuff? Why are you over talking to these women about their vaginas? What do you know about a vagina? Have you ever touched one? He over there telling that woman, I mean, when I first was with a woman, oh, and then she said something and it got soft and I couldn't get it back up again. No, you realized you were in bed with a woman, honey. It was time to perform and you couldn't do it because you're a queen. That's all. He just seems to love to talk about it. Why? So are they all talking nasty like that over there? Is that what that thing's all about? Oh, you choose a topic. So we can just assume that Bradley's topics will always be pretty similar. Anything to do with sexual parts, that's going to be his. Even when you go over there to that Patreon thing, they tell me that's mostly what they talk about. Pink door. We black people. Is your stuff pink? I would think if it's going to be pink, you have to go inside of it to find the pink part. Anyway, I'm cool with that, honey. That's the wrong impression. I'm so embarrassed that he is going over here taking a YouTube channel. It's bad enough he already makes it look so bad on Patreon. Now he done go to a brand new site. They gonna say, "Ooh, is that what they do over there?" Oh, excuse me. I don't think I'm interested in that. That's a little too heavy for me, honey. I have children in the house, honey. We can't really listen to that stuff. I hate his voice. He is always talking about sex. Sex, honey. But God damn, you do so much of it, you say, you claim. You do so much of it, you claim, honey. Why you got to be up here talking about all the time, girl? That's the one thing we don't talk about together, child. Gay sex is gay sex. It ain't got nothing to do with heterosexual sex. We don't talk about it. We ain't got no saying pink door. I ain't got no pink door, nigga. Maybe he sees himself as a woman. If I were your woman and you were any kind of a man, you'd have no other woman. You'd be meek as a lamb. Just childish. You would think at 50 years, ain't he 50? Oh, he's supposed to be 40, 30 something. You would think, child, that you would already be past that stage when just the word titty would make you giggle. Oh, titty. Girl, Why would you bring that bullshit over to here? Then he seems to not want to. He don't want to be with gay people. He wants to be with heterosexual people, but he want to talk about his gay life. I mean, why are we really that interested in how many dicks you suck a night, nigga? I mean, it's not even interesting to me as a gay person. I wouldn't find that very interesting. What the hell does it got to do with me? It's private. Is there anything private? They're gonna be saying, "Oh, I heard about them YouTubers. Oh, they nasty over there, child. All they talk about is sex, and they don't want to just talk about sex. They want to talk about the whole, the technique and all this kind of stuff. Just embarrassing me, honey. Make you think. Y'all heard the music? The music is what was this boy turn his boy pussy on? That tells you the whole thing, like you just said. How you gonna be a boy, but you have the pussy? Are you a transgender? The fuck you mean you're a boy? Oh, I hate people who talk that way. So nasty. If they start talking that way to me, even back in the day, I ain't did it in years, but if they start talking that way or start twerking on the bed and all that, girl, this is really not working out for me, dog. No, you need to get your shit and get the fuck up out of here. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be nice. You're not moving that fast, dog. Hear about your motherfucking pink door, bitch. Just shut up and pop it open, honey. Yeah, Tracy. So I said all that hair. I mean, just aisles and aisles and aisles of lovely, wonderful hair. They had cheap hair and medium hair and synthetic hair and real hair and $500 hair. Why they got all of these options? How did this fine monster gonna come on here and talk about that? That's all cheap. How can it all be cheap? If some of it is $500 and some of it is $10, how can it all be cheap? They have the varieties there. It's highly unlikely, Fire Monster, that they don't have the hair that you're promoting. So why do you have to go in there and pull a Trump on us and just lie? So are you going to continue to wear that same wig and promoting your product when we can sit up here and look at 4,000 and 5,000 and 6,000 samples of hair and buy it right on the spot? I assume, Treacher lives in what? Where you live at? San Antonio. So if they had that kind of hair places in San Antonio, surely they have it in Chicago. Surely they have it in New York City. Surely they have it in all these cities or medium-sized cities or even small cities. San Antonio is not a big city. They have all these options of buying hair. And I assume they will be at a discount price because there's so much of it. Why, Miss Fine Monster? If you come on here and show, I think I counted 7, 8 wigs that look exactly like the one you got on your head. Now, the one you have on your head is already falling down. It fell down after 3 days. You keep putting it back on your head, putting it back on your head. So when you put it back on your head, doesn't it occur to you, maybe I should curl this or style it or do something with it? Because I'm going to be presenting this now because some people are paying attention. Some people are saying, well, damn. It looked nice the first day. People having their own radio show. Is it a radio? Okay, somebody corrected me and said it's not a radio show. It's called, what is it again? It's called, what is it? What was it? It's not radio. I sang the radio show song. I was mistaken. It's stereo. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. I went and looked up. I went and looked it up just for the sake of this conversation. I was looking up the wrong thing because it didn't come up. It's like people having their own radio show, but it's called stereo. I don't know. Didn't leave a good impression on me at all. You don't want people, everybody out there. Are they cool? They want you to show that show on YouTube. Is that what is going on here? I don't think I see a lot of Facebook shows on broadcast on YouTube. Now I know some of them swing back and forth, but I would think if I was starting a new company, I don't think that's would be the sample that I would like for the people to see. This to be the initial exposure, right? Because you might be going down the street, ladies, and people say, "Oh, you on that YouTube? I heard about y'all." All because of Bradley and his filthy mouth. He's on here trying to promote music about licking it like a cone and turning his boy pussy on. Now, who in the hell would even understand what that was? Who would be your audience, Bradley? Lick it like a cone and turn. And then there's many, many lyrics. Oh, he really enjoys talking about it. So maybe you should be one of those people on the phone just talking nasty all day. Remember that was a fad where they had the, people, you don't know what they look like. They're on the phone, right? But you call them up and they just talking filthy and nasty to you. Maybe that's something you need to look into, Bradley. Maybe you shouldn't be behind cartoon avatars doing that. I don't know, though. They used to have a movie called, what was it, Felix the Cat? The X-rated cat. People like, I guess, maybe there's an audience for it, honey. I don't know. Ooh. I almost had it. Sarita, I think the woman's name is. But the Stevie Wonder song. How does Sarita's song go? Y'all can't sing it to me, y'all. You can't help me that much. Sarita used to have a sexy song. I think her name was Sarita. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's my song. Nice and easy. Mm. Come on and squeeze me. It's all kinds of songs about making love. I guess I'm just a hypersensitive person. Because even if the love scene in movies gets to be too much, I tend to fast forward if I have that option. I don't want to see it, honey. You can talk about love or express love without just expressing it in sex. Every movie does not have to have scenes where you're taking. You got to see. You only see it for 30 seconds. They give them an extra $1 million for that, so we can just see the tits. We got to see the tit balls. Filthy. Anyway, I said, well, hell, I can just turn the movie off and go watch porn if I want to see body parts. I thought you were going to sing, do it, do it. Oh, do it. Come on and do it. Do it slow. Do you satisfy whatever it is? You got to do it small. Go on and do it. Do it slow. Do it till you satisfy whatever it is. It's all kind of sexy songs. When Rita says, you're no good, a heartbreaker. You are a liar and you're a cheat. I don't know why I let you do these things to me. My friends keep telling me that you ain't no good. But whoa, what they don't know is that I would not leave you if I could. Kiss me once again, because I'm stuck like glue. And I ain't never, no, loved a man the way that I love you. I can't sleep at night. Well, there she's talking about love. I guess she's impressed. She loved the man. But a lot of times Rita was talking about sex, honey, specifically. When she started telling her homegirl, she said, baby, I don't give a damn if it's my mama, my father, or my sisters. I'll tell you, girl, look here. I'll get up, put on some clothes if I have to, and go out there and help you find someone of your own. In other words, get out. So when daddy comes home, he don't want to hear all this. Mm-hmm. What was the song with Stevie Wonder? That girl, I think it was Sarita, her name was. Serena or Sarita. She had one of them sexy songs like Donna Summers. Now, Donna Summers, she got enough of it, and she turned her life over to Jehovah's Witness. And she said, I will not be singing them nasty songs no more. Aretha wrote some of them songs? Okay. Yeah, we have proof. You have spirit and you have flesh. Flesh for fantasy. Mm-hmm. I wish I could remember some of those. I don't remember Chain. I remember Dr. Feelgood. Ooh. I call that man Dr. Feelgood. And good God Almighty. Hey. See, she could just say it with those sounds. She didn't have to go into a description of the organ. I don't mind company. They all right with me every once in a while. Mm-hmm. Well, if you got a man in the house or you have a partner in the house or somebody in the house, yeah, it is all right every once in a while. But girl, know your place. Don't overstay your welcome. So you come back. Because you stay too long, you ain't coming back. You feel me? Honey, man, don't want to come home from working all day. Come home, get paying all them bills, and then listen to y'all cackling and gossiping all night long. Mm-mm. Ooh. Some people say their relationship survive on that. Ooh. Hi, Miss Motown. I make my screen bigger so I can see what the hell. Some of these times, children, it's like I don't even see the screen. Okay. Oh, there you go. Stereo is an app where anyone can talk and have a show. It's like a podcast format, and people leave audio messages to your show. Okay, so they pre-record the messages and then ask you, they just blend them into the show kind of thing. Why did they ask him about that? Of all things, ain't y'all had enough? Haven't y'all had enough talking about dicks and pussies and assholes and titties and shit from Sean Bradley for 10 years? Girl. So it must mean people over there, maybe they must like it. Is this what the thing that the club chat has in common? Is it this? Is it because they have that in common? They actually like that kind of entertainment, or they find that entertaining? I don't know. I know women talk a certain way with women. I definitely know queens talk a certain way with queens, but I never seen them mesh like that. When I guess it's just a hole's a hole. I don't know. I don't know, honey. Okay, so Stereo. So you're saying, Queen Enchanted, that I shouldn't judge a book by its cover and don't judge the whole site based on what I've heard from Sean Bradley and his crew. Maybe I should go over there and hear something else what they have to say. It's very hard. As the older you get, though, the harder this technology is to catch a hold to. I'm telling you the truth. And I know people have always said that, but it really is the truth. When I get a cell phone, all I'm used to doing is dialing a number and calling out. All them other apps and all that stuff on there, my other phone that fell apart, I never even opened them. I wouldn't know how to use them even. People, we used to volunteer at this coffee shop. They would come in, they buy the food, and they just wave their phone by the register and leave. I thought they were stealing the damn shit. So learning new, I guess if you're really paying it, if you really want, depends on how much you want to be involved in that thing. If you really wanted to be on there, you would learn how to use it and all that. Tracy, are you all back on your algorithms? At first, I think algorithm, that means that when I click on my homepage, then certain names will come up when they post, right? So I have to just go and seek yours. I guess your new channel is not up to that. I miss seeing your face all the time, but it doesn't come up automatically. I have to go and seek it out. It's got something to do with algorithms, I think. Wait a minute. Don't tempt me, ho, again. Ho, again. I'm taking your challenge. You said go over here and look at the Fire Monsters community page. Now, I heard she had some kind of car accident. Is that real? Okay, let me go. Okay, go to the Fire Monster page. I just can't help but be curious. Community page? Oh, no. Well, the first thing I see on there is that Leo third person talking about a home invasion horror story. So you must be talking about 9 hours ago. It says, Babe Nation, Babe Nation, Babe Nation. I can't believe you all. So I hear that the first wish list, the first wish list got popped in 3 hours. Oh, so you got everything you asked for. Okay, let me understand this now. You're saying to the Babe Nation, Babe Nation, Babe Nation, you can't believe y'all. The first Okay, the first wish list got popped in 3 hours. So that means everything on your list that you asked for Christmas, you have gotten it. And you have gotten everything you asked for your daughter. Okay, let's continue. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Second paragraph. I asked to create another list. After I told you, girl. I told you guys it will never, ever be enough. Now, this is a person who had the nerve to put up a wish list for her Christmas presents and her daughters. Buy her daughter presents. She has gotten every single thing she asked for in 3 hours. What does that make her do? She goes and puts up another one. Okay. I hesitate because of my haters. But when we have ever cared about what a creator had to say, oh girl, well, when have we ever cared about what a hater had to say? Give me more. That is so damn disgusting. It is on Amazon as the wish list, and she puts a link up. She got a whole new list now. I am blessed to have my life and blessed to have my baby is okay after being in a car accident. Sympathy move. They've been in a car accident. Our angels are present. Thank you for all of your prayers. I will be dealing with doctors and repair shops today. Okay, doctors, you need money for that. Repair shops, you need money for that. It's Christmas time. And I'm starting a new wish list. I will try to go live tonight. I don't know why. Again, I love and thank you always for having our backs. You're right. She's disgusting. She is disgusting, people. Okay, let me say this. And that leads me to a story I want to tell you. Because I am not totally innocent, and I want to share this story with you. When I was in prison, I was out of my family. I had been out of my family's life for 16 years. I didn't contact them because I was embarrassed about the way I was living, right? And I know my mother always had the same things to say, where she would always ask me, boy, what you gonna do? And I would never have an answer for it, right? So I stayed in touch with my mother, but other relatives I've fallen off with, all that kind of stuff, right? So eventually I started going to prison, and I never asked her for anything. I mean, I was in my 30s, then mid 30s. I never asked my mother for anything because I left so early at 19, right? So I finally got up the nerve to say, you know, you could send us. She wanted to do something for me. At that time, we thought that I was going to die soon, because at the same time I told her I was in prison, I told her that I had been diagnosed with HIV, and that my partner, who she was vaguely aware of, he had died. So we were under the impression that these were the last years of my life, right? So she wanted to do something for me, even though I was locked up. Yes, a part of it was sending me Bibles and scriptures. She wrote me 5-page letters of nothing but scripture and all that kind of stuff. But I finally said, okay, you can send me a package. I was going with this black dude at the time. In prison, you can only go with a black dude, right? So this guy was not really the type that I usually chose. I don't really like these people they call trade, right? I guess his color doesn't really make any difference. But the fact that he was basically a kind of a straight kind of a guy, we were going together. And I thought the guy was sincere, that he really liked me and all this kind of stuff, right? So my mother sent me this package, and it had canned goods and stuff that we bartered in prison for. We bartered stuff. She bought me tennis shoes and all this. And she was so happy that she was finally able to do something for me, because she hasn't done that in her lifetime. And we were really kind of bonding through the mail, because I had been missing for a while. Do you know, when we got the package, that man had me, oh, she sent this. Why don't you write her back and see she sent another one. She can send one to me. And I regret that I did this to this very day. I went back to my mother and said, because she said she had bought so much stuff that they would not allow her to put it in the package at the post office, right? And when he heard that, he said, well, let her send it to me. So now I involved my mother in this whole scandalous shit. She just gave me all this whole package of stuff, and now I'm asking her to send me more. Disgusting. You've gotten what you want. You've got just what you asked for, you fire monster. And now you're going to make a whole new list. Start over again. See what else I can get from you. I hope that story applies, people, but it certainly reminded me of it. Okay. I was so embarrassed as soon as I did it. As soon as I asked her for that, I could just hear the hurt in her voice. She just said, "Yeah, okay, I'll do that." Soon we got the stuff, the food with it. He wasn't that interested in me, honey. He was getting it from some other punk too. Whatever. I allowed myself to be manipulated. Okay. Thank you, Ho, again. Yep, that's right in with her character. If she fills that one up, she asks for another one. Honey, it will never be enough. I mean, not ever. The nerve. Girl, they give you just what you asked for. And she goes right up, even after I saw several people making videos about her greed on today and yesterday. And she just go right behind it and just go ask for more. I mean, you don't need that much stuff, child. The little kind of stuff, that kitchen stuff and stuff like that, you can just buy that, girl. You can buy that in one Walgreens run, a Walmart run, wherever it goes on out there. You can buy that little stuff. Why are you asking these people? The point is, Fire Monster, people are paying attention to your asking for it. Not that it costs so much money. Is that you keep asking for more. Now, you should have been saying thank you for what they sent you. They gave you exactly what you wanted for Christmas. Ain't nobody on here getting exactly what they want for Christmas. You got every damn thing you had on your list. And you have the nerve to go and ask for more. I tried to tell y'all, I told y'all a couple of days ago, there will never be enough, honey. There will never, she sees you as marks. And when you get through it all this, you think you didn't give her all you can give. I can please daddy. I didn't please daddy. It's just like a pimp. Get back out there. She going to be having y'all buying all that damn hair. Well, we already saw from Creasy's, well, y'all already know about hair and all that stuff. We already saw how you can go through jungles of hair and pick out any kind you want, honey. Already made up. You can get lace fronts. That place had all kinds, lace fronts. They had regular ponytails, everything you can get on there. But y'all no, she gonna get, so y'all actually believe you're being faithful to her by buying these damn wigs. You can't feel the texture. You can't see the damn thing. You're gonna go online and buy something that she obviously wouldn't have picked out a couple of two or three things, but she did not have enough money left to buy more than one wig because she's still sporting the same wig. Why, if you are in the wig business and you are just starting up a company who is going to sell all this hair, why are you wearing the same wig for 2 weeks? As it loses all its body and all this stuff like that. If you had more, you wear more, right? She had that big box where she was opening the hair up. Oh yeah, this is going to be. And then she rips it open just as the damn film goes off. The video goes off. So we never saw the actual product. Girl. Hey there, Beefing 313. How you doing? Why are you showing that Rebel Sun? I saw your Rebel Sun video. What are Aretha Franklin's songs, though? Tell me some more of them. I know it. If I hear the titles, I know the songs. My mom and them live for that Aretha Franklin, honey. Aretha Franklin and perhaps Gladys Knight, but mainly Aretha Franklin. And, of course, you had the Diana Ross and the Supremes were big, too. Let's see. Same. I like your chair. I need it. No, don't get this one. Cherry Nest TV. You must not have been here yesterday, a day for yesterday. This chair you're talking about, this thing, I paid $600 for this chair, right? And it was in June. And what I realized the last couple of days is the bottom has fallen out of the damn thing, right? The back, it stays straight. It's one piece. But the bottom of the chair has fallen out. Don't buy this damn thing, honey. I would not recommend it. And so what I did was I contacted Amazon. Now I got to say, so far, the customer service has been great because they told us, well, we only cover it for 30 days. And then you have to go to the company, the manufacturer. So today I got an email. This has only been 2 days now. I got an email from the company, and they wanted the receipt, and they wanted pictures of the chair. So it looks like they're going to cover it, but I will not get this chair again. This was the highest model they had, was $600. They had other chairs that were. I don't like a lot of modern stuff. That's why I don't like modern shit anyway. This old stuff here, this kind of furniture I usually buy. I mean, it lasts you 50, 80 years, honey. Anyway, this one did not have the weight restriction on the chair. I am 255 pounds, African American masculine energy, flopping down in this chair, right? So they have other ones. I have to get something that will support. We're gonna go for 400 to make sure I can flop down and I can do my balayang songs and I can swing around in this chair without it breaking. But yes, they do look nice. Now, Wayfair has the same chair for $1,400, which I thought was ridiculous because they appear to be the same identical chair. Maybe it's of a different quality. I wouldn't risk it. But you're probably not as big as I am, honey. And women don't weigh the same like men do. But yeah, they got to pick this one up. So they can pick it up. But I don't know how it serves any purpose for them to give me the same chair again. Because if it broke then, it's going to break again. So I'm going to try to talk them into either giving me a chair with legs on it or some other one of them modern things that don't look too modernish. There's the chair talk. Yeah, I like tufted furniture, though. My couch looks just like this. Fortunately, it doesn't have the... See, the problem with the thing is not the chair itself. The problem is the mechanism underneath the chair, right? So I guess with this traditional style, it's a board, where the modern chairs, they're like aluminum, generally speaking. And they're a lot less money. So I don't know if they're going to give me any money back. So I don't need no 2 chairs. So we got to figure it out and work it out. And then the thing is, I mean, I'm not above just giving the chair to somebody and then buying a new chair. But then now I've got to put this damn brand new chair out on the street. I just can't bring myself to do that. Plus, they really were wrong. It was wrong. They should have posted the weight limit on there. Or they shouldn't even be making chairs that you can't sit in. That's some of that modern stuff. You go buy an old chair, office chair made in the 50s, that damn thing is still ticking. That's why I changed my whole style about interior design too. I used to buy all my shit from IKEA. And it looked slick. It was nice, sleek stuff, low sitting sofas and all that. And when I moved in here 10 years ago, I said, no, I don't feel like I really have any furniture because you can't give this stuff to anybody. By then the doors are falling off the damn thing and it's just not very good furniture. So you have to put it out on the street. So I said, no, I want solid furniture this time. I want to do traditional solid furniture. Those days are over with for me. Of course, depending on how much money you spend, you can still get good modern furniture too. I mean, a lot of the places that I look at, the magazines I look at, they have a lot of them are modern, but they're high-end modern. They're not just stuff you get off Amazon. Hey, Mr. RJ Supreme. How you doing, brother? I say a little prayer for you each moment I wake up before I put on my makeup. 5'8". I say a little prayer for you forever and ever. You stay in my heart and I will love you. Don't leave me, something for me. Mm-hmm. Say a little prayer. Sail on, silver boy, sail on by. Your time has come to shine like a bridge over troubled water. Mm-hmm. Anyone ripping Rebel without a cause? Rebel without, let me see. Anyone ripping Rebel without a cause is a friend of mine. Rebel without a cause is a friend of mine? I don't think I know that song. Is that a song? Rebel without a cause is a friend of mine. Mm-mm. Thank you, Miss Motown. The poor chair, sitting up under all that weight. I feel you, honey. The poor chair. Got your big ass on it. It's just like the front of it is just broke. Like I did 1 bounce too many and just snapped the goddamn front of it. But it's still holding together. I mean, it still appears to be the same chair. But those companies, you know, they might make 1,000 chairs a day, honey. They can trade one out. Plus, I'm sure that Amazon requires them to do something, or it makes the Amazon look bad because you're selling it through their company. I think you have 30 days to return anything, but you shouldn't be selling the product, especially not at that price. And you don't even get a year out of it. You know, a chair, you should get 30 years out of it. My mama still got the same furniture in her house she had in there when I lived there 40 years ago. Sing the Greenleaf song. Sit on, we gonna drag your kingdom down. Oh, glory. Sit on, we about to drag your kingdom down. Fire Monster, you've been building up that old kingdom all over this land. I'm telling you, Satan. I think they sing that song at the end, right? That was how they closed the thing out. But there's another song in the beginning. Was that musical? When they first started, they had Shirley Caesar singing the song. I don't remember what it was, but I liked it too. And they took away our green leaf. Nothing to look forward to. Yeah, I know I used to review shows, right? Most of them own shows. It was Queen Sugar and Greenleaf. And there's another on there. I forget what other ones I used to do. Oh, Empire, before Empire fell. Empire fell off the last 2 years for me. But I used to like doing that. I mean, I got into the show, but they haven't replaced it with anything. And because of this corona, most of those actors and things are not working. So I just haven't found anything else that I like. All these new things, these comedy, there's so much stuff out there right now, people. Between all these damn shows, the Amazon and Netflix and regular TV and Comcast, all that stuff, how can you find something that you like? I'm so sick of starting to watch these damn things, and then the dialogue is so bad or whatever that I don't make it through the first season. It's rare to find one I really like. The last one I watched all the way through, I think, was Ozark. I like that one. That was on Netflix. Right now, I'm watching $1 Million Listing New York. It's an older model. They did $1 Million Bravo. I like those real estate shows. They had been New York, LA, and they did one in San Francisco. But the one for San Francisco, they actually charging you for episode. You got to pay for every episode. But I kind of like some of the real estate stuff. See how the other half lives. Oh, okay. Diamond Butterfly says maybe Fi cooked lasagna and pork chops because she didn't have any Thanksgiving utensils to cook with. Maybe she needs a new pot for the turkey next year. You're right. I mean, she's asking for the most foolish stuff, girl. Stop that, Fire Master. Why don't you stop it? Let these people focus on their own families. Would you do that? Damn, you got enough, girl. They gave you everything you asked for. I'm going to ask for more. My mama could have kept that shit that she bought extra for that box. She bought too much. She could have used that in her own damn house. It felt so bad immediately after I did that. And when I found out the dude was just a piece of shit using me, never again, honey. It took me 17 years to do that, and I did it for some food in prison. Do you remember the Black Dahlia? No, I remember the Black Dahlia story from the murder in Hollywood. And the guy, I forget his name, the writer who wrote about his mother being murdered. So there's been a TV series too. I see a lot of stuff that I know the stories, They were either real life stories or they were books or they were movies before. And now I see on Comcast, they made them all into series as well. So there's so much. I don't watch any of that stuff on cable, but when you go through those letters, I mean, each letter has got like hundreds of shows on it. Shows I've never seen. So I guess it depends on how much you watch television, honey. I did like Ozark, though. Yes, Margot. Did you see American Monster? The American Monster, was that the one where the American Monster was the one with the serial killer guy, right? That was first it was a book, right? And then it was, I forget, Ellis. What's his name? The writer's name is Ellis. Is it Charles Ellis? Something like that. He had a few successful books, but that's too dark for me now. I used to go watch shows about serial killers, and so much of it is about killing. America has an obsession with killing people. I used to love those serial killer stuff, just the tracking down of the killer. But I can't deal with all that gory stuff. I can't watch no horror movies, and I don't even like those serial killer movies. Anything dark is a turnoff to me. So I keep trying to figure out, what do I actually like? Well, I do like murder shows. Like, I still watch Agatha Christie, Poirot, Mrs. Marple. That's what I go to bed to now. Stuff like that, but not focused on gore and violence. I was even trying to watch some gangster movie on Amazon last night. And gangster movies have been one of my favorite movies, right? But this thing was just senseless violence and chopping people's hands off and all this. I just can't do it anymore, honey. I just can't do it. I'd much rather just watch a real live crime show where they're just showing you this, the husband's cheating, she finds out he's cheating, and or the business is being, whatever. Those shows that are real reality shows, I find them more interesting than some of this stuff they do now with the fiction. Even though I'm trying to write fiction, I am writing fiction, a fictional murder mystery myself. I like writing a lot better than I like reading now. Right? So, anyway. No, American Monster, is that been turned into a series now, Margot Wilson? Queen's Gambit is good on Netflix. Queen's Gambit. Now, that's about the person who plays some kind of game, right? She's a card player or something, little girl. I haven't got around to that yet. No. Okay. Can you go here? Her local agency for free toys. She don't need no damn free toys. Diamond Butterfly, she can go to her local agency for free toys because a lot of them hand out free. She has made enough money. Fire Monster has been making money on here, honey. You go to her lives, and then people will be giving her $500 and $600 at a time. And not only one day, but when she was rolling, it was every day. Plus, they send her all this extra money for all this other shit. And plus, they buy her Christmas presents. They buy her birthday presents. They have given her enough money. And if she's getting any kind of numbers like she was getting, she should be getting enough money just even from AdSense, from YouTube, honey, to buy that child gifts. How much does the damn gift for a child cost? How much? I mean, the girl's room has already got to be so overflowing with, because she's been accepting gifts for 2.5 years or 2 years at least. So the issue is not that she needs welfare to give her toys. She needs to get off her ass or sit down at her computer and order her own toys. Get out of this habit of always begging people. People don't got to keep giving you all their stuff. It's so disrespectful. I'm sure they probably felt like my mother did when I asked her to send the rest of the stuff in another box to another inmate. So now she's involved in sending bogus packages. I felt terrible after that. I said I should never have done that. It was nice of her. She packed this thing with everything that I asked for. A labor of love, honey. Not this far. I can't believe she had the nerve to ask for more. I can't believe that. Since they gave her so much yesterday, we did it in 3 hours. Let's start another one. Here's another list. Girl. People, y'all got a minute? Click Amazon. Oh, no. I don't want to click Amazon. I want to click and I want to go over here to, let me start a new page. Go over here to history. Let's go to history. The last page we was on was a Find Monsters page. Okay. We'll go to her page. Be quiet. And then we'll go into her community page. And we're going to see. Okay. Open that up. And then she has the link for her new. This is the new list. Oh, she wants some Bayang. What? No, it says Yang. She wants some Yang candles. Girl, I opened that thing up and I saw this white candle. It looked like white powder in a little glass with fire coming out. And I thought, Bayang. But no, it is Yang. You can get the large scented candles. And then she has another one. She has the Bilili tea-like cactus candles. Let me see. What is this? A dish drying mat. Girl, if you need a dish drying mat, why don't you go buy one, honey? Can't you just order it just as like they can order it? Damn. Oh, Lord. She got her gift card, mini envelopes. Keep all the cards in y'all been sending her. Now she got Amazon Essentials Girls Lightweight Water Resistant Packable Buffer Vest. Oh, she's buckling now because this is what y'all accused her of being so filthy before. Oh, that's what she got on it so far today. The nerve of these folk, honey. Anyway. No, she's too proud to ever admit that she needs to get something for free. And she shouldn't be getting the people's free stuff. If people out there need presents for their family, they should be able to get it. Not wasting it on damn Fire Monster who sit up here packing thousands of dollars from these fools who she's got tricked. Them people, honey, when they start falling away, it's going to be epic. Some of them will just slowly drift away, lose interest. They already started doing that. But some of them are going to, they're really going to be real angry when they realize what fools they've been. Do she give back to her followers? She said she'll get them a Christmas card. So she can buy a Christmas. You get 36 of them for, I think about $20. So about 50 cents. That's what she gives back. Now, when people talk about her so bad, she's going to come up with some idea about how, oh, look how I give him money back. Look, we have to have a contest. Let's have a contest. She does that to throw people off the scent, honey. Girl, when you get your checkbook out and start writing $20,000 worth of checks, that's what we be paying attention to what you're giving back. That's not a gift either. It's simply returning money that was not used. Whole grain, she wants the people to pay for the cards. Lord have, it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. Y'all can buy me the cards. I can spend all my money on Bayang, and y'all can buy me a Christmas. Lord, willing victims. Well, we've been doing it all our lives at church, right? Well, my niece loves LOL surprise dolls, and they are steep. One doll is $40. Ooh. That was one time I ain't got no children, but I ain't got no kids. I don't know about anybody presents, but I don't ask for a lot either, though. I don't buy presents. I mean, I'm damn 62 years old. What the fuck? They're supposed to send me $20? Please. How's the writing going? Well, when we get through with this, we'll get back to it. Did I write yesterday? Yeah. It's almost every day, Margot Wilson. So I'm in a chapter and a half. So that's about 15 pages. Yes, it's going well. The thing is, you got to sit down and do it every day, though. Because when you sit down and do it, the time to start growing. It's like many days it's only a paragraph you get done, but a good paragraph that you've worked on. And then many days, a good day is a full page. That don't happen all that often. But the more you get into the story, the more it starts to flow out of you. Then, of course, now we have characters, we have circumstances, we have plot. Yeah, so it's going very well. Thanks for asking him. Thank you for asking. She is a chess player. Okay. Yeah, I might check that one out. E-Tay. Queen's Gambit. It's always good to see an underdog story. You know. This is a whole role model for you. No, that's not a good role model. Do you know people, don't y'all teach y'all kids, do not take candy from strangers? Don't y'all, and that's something y'all tell them before they go off to school? Don't talk to strangers. You know, that's like standard. You don't just be taking gifts from people. And what are you teaching your children, honey? Are they going to be asking people later on to give them stuff? Is this going to be the story of my mom's success, which this guy got out of prison? He was wrongly accused and he gave her the money. Is that what she's going to be looking for? People to give her stuff? I'm just asking. I'm not being nasty with this. But I'm just saying it sends the wrong message, honey. Your daughter needs something, buy it for her. You have more than enough money to buy Christmas presents for one child. Maybe it shouldn't bother me other people's begging and stuff. Maybe it shouldn't. It just does. I hate seeing people being taken advantage of. I just do. I talked about it before. I started talking about her ass. I was talking about the church people. Don't get me going on these preachers. People take advantage of people. I think it's wrong. We should speak on it. I can't believe she came back the next day and asked for more, though. That's something mental about that, honey. The greed. That little list, honey, she got 4 or 5 items on there. She wants them to go back and buy more. She knows that a lot of them ain't going to be buying no $10 candles because they got to impress her. You're still working. Okay. Yeah, the replays are fine. I like replays. Well, one thing, we get paid for the replays. No, that's not why. But the replays I like because I can go back and forth in them. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't sit there a whole hour watching people, but you can start those at any time and catch what was said and all that. You're right, Miss Shelly Shell. YouTube is not the place for acceptance or approval. Unfortunately, some subbies are desperate to feel accepted and acknowledged, and because of that, it will cost them in the end. Yeah, because people take advantage, honey. They take advantage. They take advantage in the church world. You know, a lot of times, a lot of these black kids, they're being raised by a single parent. Their father's in prison or left or whatever, and they want to be a part of something. So they join gangs. They're not always pressured into the gang. Sometimes they just want a family. So they want to believe something. It's the same principle as joining a sports game. But if you can't play football, you can't play baseball, you can't play basketball, whatever, you end up in these situations because, you know, maybe there's no father around, whatever. People join all kinds of stuff. And that's why we have all these problems with all of these terrorists and all these people. They join up. They're radicalized, as they say. They want to be a part of something. So she recognizes that they want to call themselves Babe Nations. That's why she says it over and over and over and over and over and over again about the Babe Nation. Oh, Babe Nation. He's always addressing them, right? So if they want to feel special, then they got to join her group. Same thing with Bradley. Then they are part of something. But she takes advantage of that. And that is a weakness as they see it. Real hustlers will see that as a weakness. They'll take advantage of that. That's how pimps go out and find vulnerable women to take advantage of. They're looking for weakness. They talk to you and they see a weakness, the way to get into your brain. And you can speed it up. Okay, for the people who talk slow. I don't think I talk slow, though. I talk too damn fast at it, most people. Oh, that's sweet. Diamond Butterfly said, I have a daughter who says, Mom, pay your bills. I don't want anything. That's so sweet. But you get her something. I know you know you will. Some mother's love. Our family, we didn't have no money. My mother worked in the factory, RCA. But whatever we got, especially when we lived in the projects, when we really was piss ass poor when she got divorced. Whatever we wanted, we always, like, if we wanted a bicycle, my neighbors who had a father, they would get a 10-speed bicycle, right? But I would get a bicycle for Christmas as well, but mine would always be a kickback, 2-speed kickback. It would not be as expensive, that I'll always get what I wanted. Like we had, when we used to have 8-track players, I must have been about 12 then. I wanted 8-track player, because that's what everybody was getting then. So my 8-track had to be plugged into the back of the stereo, right? That's what she could afford. But she always made the effort to get us what we wanted, right? My sisters got dolls. They didn't get the most fancy one, but they always got new dolls, right? It's a personal time. It's not a thing to be on YouTube hustling. And that little girl should not need anything else. I mean, they've been buying her stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. I think it sends the wrong message. I honestly believe that in my heart, people. It sends the wrong message. You're raising a little girl. She's a bum. Always has been, always will be. Chain, chain, chain. Chain of food. For 5 long years, I thought you were fine, babe. But I found out I'm just a chink in your chain. You got me where you want me. I ain't nothing but your fool. You treated me mean. Oh, you treated me cruel. My papa said, come on home. My preacher said, take it easy. Oh, but you love it. Is she over there playing with lesbian women as well? She always seems to have to have her clothes off and rubbing on her them hard nuts. I mean, you know, she got them all pushed up now, but her titties is every frame. Is she teasing those kind of women as well? I think maybe so, because what man is watching Fire Monster? Ain't no man over there, honey. So what's with all this sexual over sex stuff? Is she trying to play the lesbian women on here as well? Is that what she's doing? Is that the game she was playing with D. Ramsey? Just asking. Mm-hmm. My papa say, come on. All right, guys. I've been here an hour, so Merry Christmas. We'll be saying this for the rest of the year. Do to your family, people. Don't worry about these people on here on YouTube. They're doing just fine. And they're all getting the checks. Don't forget that. Bye-bye.